to take the podium, Mr. O'Shane Gray. Check.
So are we still supposed to go with our favorite subject?
This one too low. Never fix it.
Are we still?
I'm going to ask the Glen Preparatory to start by introducing themselves, please, followed by Brownstone Primary.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jana Hibbert. I am 11 years of age, and my favorite subject is mental ability.
Good day, everyone. My name is Kason Ward. I am 11 years of age, and my favorite subject is science.
My name is Justin Bell, and my favorite subject is mathematics.
Good day, everyone. My name is Shahara Buchanan. I am 11 years of age, and my favorite subject is language arts.
Audio check.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shanique Emmanuel, and my favorite subject is social studies.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is JC Gordon, and my favorite subject is social studies.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jamar Duckett, and my favorite subject is language arts.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Aliana Hawthorne, and my favorite subject is language arts.
Welcome one, welcome all to the grand finale of the QEC 26 Environmental Quiz Competition. In this matchup, we have Brownstone Primary going up against the Glen Prep, the Earth School here in St. Anne. This match cannot go on the way unless we have our coin toss. So I'm going to invite the captains of both teams just to join me right here to have the coin toss. This match lasts for 3 sections: the alternative, the 1 versus 1 face-off, and the buzzer challenge. In the alternative section, questions will be asked alternatively to both teams, gaining 1 point for every correct answer, not losing any point for any incorrect answer. Teams, you have 10 seconds in which to answer. Failure to do so, the question will be passed to your opponent without them losing their try. Please note in this section, the questions will not be repeated, so please listen carefully. And teams, you're being advised to speak as loud as possible, but do not shout. Earlier, we had the toss. Brownstone Primary won, and they opted to go first. Brownstone Primary. What is the long-term pattern of weather in a region called?
Climate.
That is correct. Glen Prep, what term describes the Earth's gradual increase in average temperature?
Global warming.
That is correct. Brownstone, which gas released by vehicles contributes most to climate change?
Carbon dioxide.
That's incorrect. Question passes to Glen Prep.
Carbon monoxide.
That is correct. Still with you, Glen Prep. Which greenhouse gas is released in large amounts by livestock farming?
Methane.
That is correct. Brownstone, which type of pollution results from smoke released by factories?
Air pollution.
That is correct. Glen Prep, which type of pollution is caused by dumping sewage into rivers?
Water pollution.
That is correct. Brownstone, name one health problem linked to poor air quality.
Asthma.
Judges, will accept. Over to you, Glen Prep. Name one environmental effect of water pollution.
Aquatic animals dying or being harmed.
That is correct. Brownstone, which R in waste management means using items again?
Reusing.
That is correct. Glen Prep, which R means turning waste into new products?
Recycling.
That is correct. Brownstone, which waste item is best suited for composting?
Banana peels.
Or food scraps? That is correct. Glen Prep, which household item is commonly recycled in Jamaica?
Sunscreen.
That is incorrect. Question passes to Brownstone. Would you like to try?
Yes, sir. Plastic bottles.
That is correct. Still with you, Brownstone. What household action helps reduce water loss most effectively?
Taking short showers.
Judges? We won't accept. Question passes to Glen Prep. Would you like to try? We're looking for fixing leaking pipes. Still with you, Glen Prep. What method allows rainwater to be collected for later use?
Rainwater harvesting.
That is correct. Brownstone, which organization supplies pipe water to most Jamaican homes?
National Water Commission.
That is correct. Glen Prep, which agency regulates water resources under the Water Resources Act?
The Water Resources Authority.
That is correct. Brownstone, what human activity is the largest global cause of deforestation?
Agriculture.
That is correct. Glen Prep, what commercial activity involves cutting trees for paper and furniture?
Pass.
Question passes to Brownstone. Would you like to try?
Yes, sir. Logging.
That is correct. Still with you, Brownstone. Your final question of this round. Which gas do trees absorb from the atmosphere?
Carbon dioxide.
That is correct. Over to you, Glen Prep. Your final question. Which gas do trees release during photosynthesis?
Carbon dioxide.
That is incorrect. Question passes to Brownstone. Would you like to try?
Yes, sir. Oxygen.
That is correct. And with that, brings us to the end of our alternative section. We will check these scores and be right back.
Hey, that one was my fault. That was an honest mistake. Case and Ward. Case and Ward. Okay, miss, that one was
Welcome back to the grand finale in this, the QEC 26 Environmental Quiz Competition between Brownstown Primary and the Glen Prep. Just some adjustments to our scores. For the question, Brownstown Primary, what household action helps reduce water loss most effectively? The judges will accept the showers. All right. So with that being said, at the end of the first round, the scores are Brownstown Primary on 12 and the Glen Prep on 8. We now move straight into the 1 versus 1 face-off. In this section, the chosen ones will be asked 5 questions, gaining 1 point for every correct answer, not losing any point for any incorrect answer. However, if the member says pass or gets the question incorrect, it will be asked to their opponent without them losing a try. So earlier on, we had the toss, and it was Brownstown. We will start with Brownstown again. Representing Brownstown, it's Captain Jamar Duckett, and he'll be going up against Captain Kason Ward of the Glen Prep. So, Jamar, we start with you. What does the acronym NSWMA stands for? Time. Question passes to Kason. Would like to try?
no, thank you.
It's National Solid Waste Management Authority. Still with you, Jamar. Which Jamaican reptile was once thought extinct but rediscovered in Hellshire Hills?
Jamaican iguana.
That is correct. Which landform is defined as a large, flat area of land that is elevated above the surrounding terrain?
Mountains.
That's incorrect. Would you like to try, Kason?
Yes, sir. Plateau.
That is correct. Still with you, Jamar. Which natural disaster is measured using the Richter scale?
Earthquake.
That is correct. Your final question, Jamar. Spell eutrophication.
Eutrophication.
That is incorrect. Would you like to try, Kason? Can you repeat, please? No, I cannot.
Okay, yes, I'd like to try.
Go ahead.
UTHROPICATION.
That's also incorrect. It's EUTROPHICATION. We now move over to you, Kason, for your 5 questions. What does the acronym NEPA stands for?
National Environment Planning Agency.
That is correct. Which Jamaican bird is also the national symbol?
The Dr. Bird or swallowtail hummingbird.
That is correct. What landform is along is a long, low-lying area of land, often between hill or mountains.
Valley.
That is correct. Which natural disaster is classified using the Saffir-Simpson scale?
Hurricane.
That is correct. Your final question, Kason. Spell carcinogenic. Carcinogenic. Carcinogenic.
Carcinagy.
Go again.
Carcign. What? No, sorry. Carcinagy.
That is incorrect. It's Carcinogenic. And that is, yeah, I do apologize for that. Yeah, I do apologize for that. Yes, I would have to pass that question, judges. But yeah, so still a spelling question. Spell petroleum.
P
Yeah, that was a question.
Petroleum.
That is correct. And that brings us to the end of the 1 versus 1 face off. At the end of this round, the scores unofficially, the Glen Prep on 13 and Brownstown Primary on 15.
What are your thoughts at this time?
Teach. A little nervous.
I'm hoping for the best.
Have a score in your mind?
No.
Still.
I am sitting at the edge of my chair and I'm thinking positively going forward because we can still do this. You go, girls and boys.
Nervous but optimistic.
Yeah. Teach. Taking scores.
Yes, I'm here taking scores. A bit nervous for them, but I know that they can hold it together. Go, Glen.
Planning early celebration.
Early celebration. Go, Glen.
Yes, Shani, we need your fast buzzer skills. We can do this. And when we win this, we will enjoy ourselves. We will treat ourselves to the hotel. I rather see other people use mic than me using it. The Jamaican boy is cool.
Remember when you're answering the question, you wait to be acknowledged and remember the first time you hear. If you know the question, press it.
Yes, I'm not dominant in my left hand, but this is a turn.
Guys, because when they were doing the 1 versus 1, they gave them easier questions.
Can win any. Can win any.
They gave quick easier questions.
Yeah, that would be 12. Is this microphone on? Okay.
So what you heard? Afternoon. Tell us about this booth here.
All right, so we are from VMBS Orchards, and we're from VMBS Orchards, and we're here today just to inform you guys of the products that we offer, saving products, investments, and also credit cards. So you guys can come over when you're through, and we'll be happy to share with you the information that we have today.
Any chance of opening an account today?
Yes, we can open the accounts. We will definitely take your information and we will work it out after you're through.
No new products?
Credit cards. We also have a promotion that is going on right now. It is called the iSave for Home. And Okay. So once you open a iSave account for VMBS account for over $25,000, you'll be able to apply for the scholarship. You'll be able to, through VM Foundation, apply for the scholarships that VM Foundation has.
Hi. So we also offer an iSave for Home accounts where pretty much is similar to our partner plan, as Jamaicans call it. However, it's with yourself. So basically, once a month you put money in your account, and the money gains interest over time, more interest than any other standard savings account would offer, and you access this maturity after a year. So if you're interested in longer term savings, for example, for your children in school or any college funds, you know where to find us right here.
Thank you. How about the products?
All right, so thank you to my VM Orchards team. I just wanted to add to that the foundation. Many of you here are probably in grade 5 or 6, and so you'll be doing your PEP exams this year. I wanted to indicate to you all in the room that a good thing for you to think about doing is to we offer a future plan scholarship to go to university. We also offer a master's plan one for when you are actually in your final year of university, or if you are doing a master's degree as well. We also offer scholarships if you're doing anything in the STEM, science, I hope I'm not giving away a question here, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics at university level as well. And we have a pensioners bursary, which is actually awarded by funds that our pensioners at VM provide. Yes, our pensioners at VM provide the funding for this bursary, and that is at 450,000. And all the tertiary education scholarships. Sorry, I just realized we actually upgraded that from $450,000, and you're the first to hear this. So this is breaking news, to $550,000 Jamaican dollars to go to university. So please open a VMBS account. You are eligible to apply for all of those scholarships once you have an active VMBS account. Thank you.
Welcome back to the grand finale of the QEC 26 Environmental Quiz Competition between Brownstown Primary and the Glen Prep. Just before we continue, based on the last question that was given, the spelling question, based on deliberation from the judges, we're going to scrap the question that was given to Brownstown Primary and award the additional question to Glen Prep. And if they get it, they'll get the point. If not, the question will be passed to Brownstown. All right? And based on that, the level of the question was not the same, hence why we have to scrap it. All right? It's all fair game here. All right? So, Kason, your spelling question is nitrification.
Nitrification.
That is correct. And with that ends our 1 versus 1 face-off. And at the end of the first 2 rounds, the scores are Brownstown Primary on 14 and the Glen Prep also on 14. We now move into the exciting buzzer challenge. In this section, questions will be thrown open to both teams. First, pressing the buzzer and waiting to be identified will be given the opportunity to answer. If you answer correctly, you will gain 2 points. If you answer incorrectly, you will lose 2 points. If you answer before you have been identified, you will also lose 2 points. Teams, you have 10 seconds in which to answer after you have been identified. Failure to do so, you will lose 2 points. Please note in this section, the questions will not be repeated, so please listen carefully. This section lasts for 5 minutes. Let's have 5 minutes on the clock. The clock will start after I read the first question. What gas is identified as the main contributor to the green, that is Brownstown?
Carbon dioxide.
To the greenhouse effect, that is correct. What term describes the heat of the earth over time? Glen Prep? That is correct. Which region is warm? Brownstown?
Antarctica and the Arctic.
Which region is warming the fastest on earth? That is correct. What human activity produces Brownstown? What human activity produces the most greenhouse gases globally? That is correct. Which marine habitat is known as the rainforest of Brownstown?
Coral reefs.
Rainforest of the sea, that is correct. Which sector releases the most greenhouse, Glen Prep? Greenhouse gases, according to the document, transportation is correct. Which coastal ecosystem protects Glen Prep, protects shorelines and serves as fish nurseries? Mangroves is correct. Which act governs building safe? Brownstone.
Building Act 2018.
Which act governs building safety and standards in Jamaica? That is correct. Why is seawater unsafe for Glen Prep? Unsafe for humans to drink? That is correct. Which code outlines construction? Brownstone.
Bureau of Standards, Jamaica.
That is incorrect. Which code outlines construction guidelines, including water systems? We're looking for the building code of Jamaica. Teams, you're encouraged to utilize the microphone when answering. Children cannot help with climate change. Salute. That is Glen Prep. True or false? That is correct. Ice caps, fill in the blank. Ice caps are Brownstone.
Melting.
Ice caps are dashed due to global warming. That is correct. What is the name of Jamaica's long-term national Brownstone?
Vision 2030 Jamaica.
Long-term national development plan. That is correct. What is the initial surface used? Glen Prep. Used to collect rainwater called? That is correct. In what year was the first national park Brownstone?
1993.
First national park established in Jamaica. That is correct. Name two parishes, Brownstone.
Trelawney and St. James.
Two parishes where the cockpit country covers. That is correct. Climate change can use ice at the North Pole to melt Brownstone.
True.
Climate change can use ice at the North Pole to melt true or false. That is correct. Which Jamaican forest reserve is in Glen Prep? Is more important for biodiversity? That is correct. Which group of animals is most Brownstone?
Amphibians.
Is most threatened worldwide? That is correct. Which country uses the most wind? Brownstone?
China.
Most wind power in the world today? That is correct. Solar panels change sunlight into Glen Prep? That is correct. Utilize the mic, Glen Prep. All right. Spell phytoremediation. Brownstone?
PHYTORADIATION.
That is incorrect. It's PHYTOREMEDITION. Which part of the soil contains decayed Glen Prep?
Topsoil.
That is incorrect. Which part of the soil contains decayed plants and animals? We're looking for humus. What is the science of studying soil called? Brownstone?
Pedology.
That is correct. Greta Thunberg. Which one came first? Time came first? Buzzer came first? Brownstone? Oh, sorry, Glen Prep, sorry.
Sweden.
Greta Thunberg is from which country? Sweden is correct. That brings us to the end of our buzzer challenge and the end of the match. We will double check these scores and be right back with the final score.
Teach. The score.
If the judges have the same scores that we have, then I can say Brownstone Primary works the buzzer, and we did it.
What's your thought? Because the judges must have to have the same score that you have.
My student did well. Glen Prep, you did well. Congrats!
Good afternoon, ladies. I guess you are seriously involved in Melissa's recovery because of the name. Tell us.
We are from the NSWMA, National Solid Waste Management Authority, the NEPM region, governing St. Anne, Portland, and St. Mary. So we're responsible for the garbage collection in those three parishes. Congratulations, Brownstone Primary. That was amazing. Good try, Glen Prep. Also good.
We're not finished. We're not finished. We're not finished. Tell us how the cleanup process going on post Melissa.
So the cleanup process, obviously, it is tedious, but we're doing the best that we can. We've cleaned a lot of areas already, and we have so much more to do. So just bear with us for the persons that have not received collections as yet, or the communities that have not received collection. We're coming to you. Don't worry.
See, you guys have some brochures here. Tell us about what you have.
So we have here a few. We have e-waste, so that's electronic waste, which is a special type of waste that has to be collected in a special project. We also have managing your waste at home. So, you're supposed to, our slogan is bag it, bin it, and we will collect it. So make sure that you're containerizing your waste so that when we come to collect it, it makes our job a little bit easier.
Thank you. Good afternoon. I don't speak Japanese, so it's patois English. So I saw you wearing a 4-H shirt. What 4-H have to offer today?
Okay, 4-H has to offer today. We have the 4-H is a big agriculture, NGO, and we have the backyard gardening. We have the school garden. We also have the development for the youths because it's a youth organization. And so we are trendy on the youth from the cubbies right up to college. So we have different programs for them. We have the REAP program, which is for the 17 to 35. And we have it in stages. We have the REAP starter that they start them off with. And then when they are progressing and need expansion, we go to the rebuilder. We also have the scholarship, the Rio Tinto scholarship that the Jamaica 4-H offers to students from grade 9 up to college education, as long as they are studying agriculture. And we also have here our Japanese volunteers coming in to help us as a voluntary arm. And we have Tamani, who is doing the school garden at this time. And we also have our outgoing Japanese volunteer, Natsumi, who is doing the weaving. So she will tell you more about it.
Hello, I would say konnichiwa, everyone. My name is Natsumi from Japan. I used to be a JICA volunteer, that's Japan International Cooperation Agency, and I finished my term, but I love Jamaica so much that I decided to stay. And now I have a nonprofit organization that supports persons with disabilities. Because while going to special schools as a JICA volunteer for St. Anne 4-H clubs, I realized that after they graduate from special schools, there's not much in society to accept them. There's no job opportunities, no social participation opportunities. And I always wanted to do something. And when I met this Japanese hand weaving, that requires no current, or it's very eco-friendly weaving. Weaving is creating textile from yarn. When I saw it, I said, this is perfect to do with persons with disabilities in Jamaica. So I'm here. Today, I am, having this Japanese weaving. It's called Saori weaving and interacting with the children. And look at her, she's so talented. Maybe you can ask her a few questions?
Explain to me what you're doing here. What you're doing here.
Weaving.
Yes.
Welcome back to the grand finale of the QEC 26 Environmental Quiz Competition between Brownstone Primary and the Glen Prep. What a match. At the end of the match, and the first to ever do it, very well contested match. At the end of the match, the scores are the Glen Prep on 30 and Brownstone Primary on 36. Congratulations, Brownstone Primary, and very well played, the Glen Prep. I'll now invite the captains of both teams to come forward and shake hands. Captains? Thank you, captains. And again, at the end of the match, the scores are Brownstone Primary on 36 and the Glen Prep on 30. And with that, Brownstone Primary is the first winner of the QEC 26 Environmental Quiz Competition. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. I am your host, Ashane Gray, signing out. Back to you, MC Teddy.
All right, please put your hands together for our champions. Give them a big round of applause. Brownstone Primary. Well played. Well played, the Glen Preparatory. And second place. So congratulations to all winners, all 4 schools, first, second, third, and fourth. And well done. All right. Congratulations to the teachers who put out the hard work to prepare these students. Give the teachers a big round of applause. And I also saw some parents who came to ensure that they give the support that their children need. All right, so big up the parents as well. Clap them. All right, so it is time for the handing over of the prizes, the presentation of prizes, money, and more. And to do that, I'm going to ask you to help me to welcome to assist Miss Afua. Yes, Miss Afua. Of course, she will be deliberating over the presentation of awards. Please give her a big round of applause, please, as she make her way.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. A round of applause again for our MC and moderator, Teddy. I'm telling you, you kept us entertained right through, and a lot of knowledge was also given to us by all the displays that are here today. Now, I know that the match was exciting, and I want to say congratulations to the first and second place winners. Round of applause to them once again. And our sponsors did not disappoint as it relates to the prizes that we have here today. And what we're going to do is start off with the basket presentations, right? And so, of course, we want to award our 4 wonderful judges with something. When you come to St. Anne, you know, your basket can't empty if you're not from St. Anne. You're not going to leave empty-handed, right? And so these 4 baskets are presented by 4 C's Construction. 4 C's Construction. And then I'm going to ask the judges to make their way to the front here. And you know, if everything we used to say is a Kodak moment, but now that we're digital, we can't, you know my age now when I say that, right? It's a Kodak moment, because back then we used to go and, you know, get the film done and we get the pictures, but now everything is digital. So we're gonna ask our 4 judges to make their way up so that we can present you with the baskets for the wonderful job that you did today. Round of applause for the judges, please. Baskets are from 4 C's Construction. So we have, I'm just gonna go with the names, not in any order: Jason Grant, Shanley Thomas, Romaine Thomas, and Matthew Brown. Thank you very much. And of course, you know, the man himself, or MC for the day, Sir Teddy, make your way up here, you know, because you did such a good job today. We can't let you leave without a token. And this is coming from Easy Access. Thank you so much for the job that you did today. And I tell you, you know, I aspire to be like this man, you know. And I practice at home, I practice in the shower, I try to do it, but I can't seem to sound like our quiz master. Let us welcome O'Shane Gray. And of course, we're presenting him with a basket as well from Easy Access. Thank you so much for the wonderful job that you have done throughout the competition. Now, I know the school's looking at me, you know, like they're saying, wait, what's going on here? But don't worry, we save the best. We save the best for last. All right, so I'm going to ask Mrs. Linda Campbell-Miller, Senior Educations Officer, to make her way up to assist us with the presentation to the teachers and coaches. Thank you so much. And of course, I'm going to ask the coach from Brownstone Primary to make her or his way up, and the coach from Glen Prep following. So the coach from Brownstone Primary, the winning team. Hello, that round of applause. Listen to me. This lady work with the team, you know. Yes. And we see it in the results. One moment, I'm going to hand the microphone to you.
I could not have done it alone, so I want to give a shout out to my colleague, Mrs. Hawthorne Smith, because she worked assiduously as well in preparing the students for the match. So thank you.
Wonderful. Mrs. Hawthorne Smith, we recognize you as well. And of course, these baskets are presented by Nelson's Printery. Let us welcome the coach from Glen Prep. Round of applause. Second place, they did a wonderful job. Thank you so much for working so well with the students. Let us welcome the coach from Lower Buxton. And these baskets are presented by Gainer's Funeral Service. Yes, round of applause. You did well, you and your team. Thank you so much for your participation. And let us welcome the coach from Runaway Bay Primary. You see what I mean? You all worked so hard and did so well. Lovely. Thank you so much. Now, of course, thank you so much for your assistance. Thank you. Now, we would like to also award the captains of the winning team, first place and second place. So I'm going to ask the captain of Brownstown Primary to make your way here. Thank you. And these baskets are from A-Team Construction. All right, so make your way there. Thank you. Be careful. Wonderful job, Captain, leading your team. Yes. Round of applause. Moving on, the lovely blue bag from the NWSMA, we're handing to, no, actually, no, you're right. My apologies. Apologies. The basket for the captain of Glen. There you go, Glen Preparatory. Wonderful job in leading your team from Glen Prep. Oh, sorry, I did. Oh, my apologies again. Both baskets from A-Team Construction. I did say in the beginning, but let us repeat. We want our sponsors to get big up, Big up every time. Now, we have gone through our basket presentations. And of course, we are going down to the meat of the matter. And I did say that we don't want any participant to leave not feeling satisfied and that, we are happy that you were a part of the quiz. So of course, we're gonna welcome the school that came in 5th place, Sturgetown Primary. I'm gonna ask you to make your way up. We have a presentation from the Jamaica Environmental Trust for the Sturgetown Primary School students. Don't be disheartened, my young ones. You made it this far. And of course, if you didn't come first, second, or third this time, I'm sure you can always try again next year. All right? Yes. Careful. Come around here, May. Come around. Careful of the cord. So this presentation is from the Jamaica Environmental Trust. Along with your 5th place participation medals. Excellent job. They made it this far. Come on, round of applause. You see how them face? Perfect Kodak moment. iPhone moment, Samsung. You're laughing at me, Judge. You don't know about Kodak. Okay. No. Okay. We are going to, in the meantime, Miss Lawrence, can you assist me with the getting ready the small gift bags for fourth place from Cause for Change Foundation? All right, so we are going to welcome our fourth place team, which is Runaway Bay Prime Lower Buxton. Oh my gosh. Lower Buxton, our fourth place team. Please make your way up. Yeah. We will be presenting the team with their medals, as well as some tokens from the Cause for Change Foundation for their participation. I'm going to ask Mr. Chambers from Father Chambers Supermarket to assist with the presentation, along with the representative from Jamaica Environmental Trust. Don't leave your children. Don't leave us yet. We are presenting the fourth place winners with a check from VM Foundation, cash prize for $20,000. Boy, I tell you, VM Foundation has been very generous in this competition. And yes. I'm going to invite our third place winners, Runaway Bay Primary, to make their way up. Can we prepare the gift bags from Cause for Change Foundation along with the medals as well? Mr. Doreen Watson, I'm going to ask you to assist with presenting the voucher from Sharky's along with the medals as well. No, it's 6. Mr. Watson, will you be presenting the voucher to the captain? We have a $7,000 gift voucher from Sharkies to be presented to the captain of the team. I'm going to invite Mrs. Samantha Charles to join us once again for the cash prize presentation. All right. So, Mr. Dennis from Nelson's Printery, I'm going to ask you to join us to assist with presenting the check alongside Mrs. Samantha Charles from VM Foundation. And this prize, third prize, is $30,000. Come on. Round of applause for the third place winners. Thank you so much. And for the school in second place, Glen Prep, I'm going to ask you to make your way down. The bigger size bags here, right, from Cause for Change. 5 garbage bins from NSWMA. A voucher to the winning coach from KOK Alignment. So I'm going to ask the coach to come on up. Silver medals for second place. I am going to ask a representative from the Ministry of Education who is representing Ms. Sigri to make her way up for us. Thank you. Along with Mr. Thomas, Director from Cause for Change Foundation, and of course, again, Mrs. Charles. I know you're probably, you're not fed up of me calling you up. You give us a lot of money, so we have to call you. Oh my gosh. And of course, the representative from JET, Jamaica Environmental Trust. Nasim putting you back on the spot, I think she said you're giving something to second place. Is that right? Oh, they got them already. Okay, great. Thank you so much, Jet. No. Now remember, for Glen Prep, it is the gifts from Cause for Change Foundation, bottles from Jamaica Environmental Trust, 5 garbage bins from NSWMA, and a voucher to the winning coach from KOK Alignment, and the cash prize of $50,000 from VM Foundation. Woo! And a trophy as well. And a trophy as well. Captain, go around and collect the trophy on behalf of your team.
And Kashi. Also primary.
All right, and of course, the presentation of the KOK alignment voucher to the to the coach. Round of applause for them. Thank you so much. I am going to ask Runaway Bay Primary to quickly return. Unfortunately, I did forget to mention the presentation of your trophy. And of course, we would like for you to have your moment because you've worked so hard. All right, so Runaway Bay Primary, quickly return along with the captain and the team to collect your trophy. They left already? All right, so we'll present it to the school. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. They worked for this. They did this. I am so proud of this team. I'm telling you, I was watching the match and I couldn't believe it. I was in awe of how they answered their questions. They did not come to play. All right. So let us welcome the winning team. Brownstown Primary. Now the list goes on. For first place, they'll get $100,000 cash prize for the school. They are getting gifts from Howard Chambers of Father Chambers Supermarket. They will be getting a gardening kit from the 4-H club. They're getting gifts from DMS Sports. The winning coach will get an alignment voucher from KOK Alignment. And the coaches will also get gifts from Howard Chambers of Father Chambers Supermarket. 8-day passes from Jamaica Environmental Trust, and that is for Rio Ocho Rios. I'm here. More bottles, more of the lovely bottles from Jamaica Environmental Trust as well. And 5 garbage bins from the NSWMA. And of course, we have our regional director, Sir Aking, along with the Victoria Mutual Foundation, making this presentation. Can we get the trophy for the captain? Do we have it there already? Okay, good. To present the trophy to the captain. You all did so well. Round of applause for them, very deserving. So we have a gift to present to the assistant coach, courtesy of Howard Chambers from Father Chambers Supermarket and South London Bar and Grill. So the coach and the assistant coach. And then we have a voucher from KOK Alignment for the coach. And Mr. Ward is making his way around to present. And we have 8 passes from Rio Ocherios. And of course, you will speak with the Jamaican Environmental Trust before you go. Coaches, they're going to present. The passes are for 6 team members and 2 coaches.